Just mix these two items in your bathing water to break every yoke of family curses following you. Hi, you are welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to discuss something very important. Something that is making spiritual work not work for a lot of people. Something that is making so many people having one problem or the other. Something that is making a lot of people to fail while others are excelling. A lot of people to not to progress while others are progressing. A lot of people not to get married at the right age. Some are 40, some are 45, still looking for a partner, not talk of the fruit of the womb. So today we are going to be looking at this in total. What you can do, very simple thing you can do. A lot of people overlook this, though this is not a secret, but a lot of people overlook it, thinking that it cannot do anything. But I want to tell you today that this works a lot, and I'm sharing it to you. This is something that you can, it will break that bondage, break you away from that bondage, that causes that is troubling you and your family. You can say it's a generational curse. But before I continue, if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. Subscription is free. Click on the like button, share it to others, subscribe. Your subscription will take this channel to greater heights. Let's get into it. We are talking about how to cure generational curses. What do you call generational curses? Generational curses are those curses that is troubling not only you, but almost every member of your family. And this has been from generation to generation. It has been passed down from your great grandparents to your parents and to you. And if you are not careful, it's going to get to your own children. And to God forbid, what has troubled your great grandparents, your grandparents, your parents, at the same time troubling you, will be the thing to trouble your children. God forbid. It's not something that anybody can pray for. And what we call generational curses might be something that maybe your ancestors have done, your great grandparents have done, knowingly or unknowingly. Or it might be something that your own parents have done knowingly or unknowingly, but that is affecting you. And if you are not careful and if nothing is done about this thing, it will affect your own children and continue to affect generations. So you can be the person to break this from your generation. When others are having difficulty in your family, you will break it and you will be successful. And if you are successful, then your children will not know this again. So you have to listen and listen very good. So what I want from you is that you watch this video till the end. In case you don't understand any part, just play this video over and over again. What I would suggest, if I were you, listen to it the first time. The second time, get your pen and paper and write every instruction down. It's not going to be long. Write the instruction very well. But if you are not clear, if you are not clear of anything, then replay it over and over that you get it. Because generational curses are curses that you cannot allow to affect your own children. It's not even good to affect, not talk of affecting your own children. Now, let's get into it. What are the ingredients we are going to be using? I told you we are going to be using 2 ingredients. Number 1, we are going to be using coffee, grounded coffee. Then 2, we are going to be using sea salt. The grounded coffee I talk about is your normal coffee, not the inorganic one, that those 3 in 1, this with milk and sugar. No, it's the normal coffee, like the brown coffee. I'm going to be showing that here, or I'll show it here where you can see it clearly. Coffee, grounded coffee. If you are in my country, you can get we call it Nescafe or Nescafe. Anyone, you can call it Nescafe or Nescafe. Is the coffee is very darkish brown in color. Then the sea salt is the normal sea salt. I don't want you to use any other salt. I want you to use sea salt. You can get sea salt. Sea salt is available in the big supermarket. You can buy it for as low as 500 naira, 600 naira. You can get sea salt. Yes. So what are we going to be doing? How do we do this? One, we are going to be mixing the coffee and the sea salt. You mix it. Get something to mix it together. You can get the quantity of coffee you get, then you get the same quantity of sea salt. You mix it. Like if you get two tablespoons of coffee, then you get 2 tablespoons of sea salt. If you get one, then you take 1 tablespoon of sea salt, then you mix it together. What are you doing with those two that you mix together? Take your bathing water, get a bowl, your bathing water, then mix the mixture in your bathing water. Mix the mixture in your bathing water. If you don't get in, if you are from a place where most of us use a bathtub, you don't bath with pail, is either bathtub or shower, you can just get a big bowl in your kitchen. Get a big bowl, mix the two items, then add water. What are you doing with this mixture? The mixture of coffee, sea salt, and water. What are you doing with it? You are going to be using it to bathe. You are going to be using it to bathe. And this bathing that we're talking about is not you are not using sponge or soap. You are not using sponge or soap. You are using it to bath, but you are not using sponge or soap. So you just use it to clean your body. Make sure you use it to clean your body. It touches every part of your body from head to your feet. So what are you going to be doing next? As you are bathing from head, make sure you start saying all those things that you don't want, all the causes, all the generational causes of your family. You know the causes that is bedeviling you, that is holding you down. Start saying it. Start praying. All the things you don't want in your life. Start praying that this mixture should get rid of everything that is holding you down. As you are bathing it, because you'll be bathing from up till down. As you are bathing it, everything should start falling down. Everything should start flowing with the water to the drains. You don't want stagnation in your life. You don't want failure in your life. You don't want lack of marriage. You don't want lack of success. You want good things. Then you start saying the good things you want. You say this prayer since from your head, when you start pouring the water from your head till you get to the feet. Then there is a warning. This is the warning. While using this, if you bathe from up to down, don't continue. Don't take the water from down to up again. It should be from up. That means you take the bath, the water, use it to rub your body. Once you are rubbing the head, rub the head very well. If you are rubbing the face, clean the face very well. Once you do that, don't go back. You can't go from the leg up. You have to go from up down. Do you understand? You have to go from head to down. So everything that is rubbing you from the head to the feet, you are washing it away with this bath. All the causes, all the generational causes, all the family causes that is bedeviling you are washing it away. That's the first warning. The second warning is that it's better to abstain from sex. To abstain from sex. Why doing this? Abstain from sex. Don't get close to your spouse during this time. Any day that you feel you want to do this, at least make sure you stay away from your spouse. Maybe let's say first 2-3 days, stay away from sex, abstain from sex. Then number 3, if you are flowing, that means if you have the menses on, you should not do this. Make sure you leave it till after your menses before you do it. Don't do it during menstruation. Do it. It's not good to do any spiritual thing during menstruation. It's not good. Just avoid that. After your menstruation, you can go into it. Are you with me? So I've given 3 warnings. The number 1, make sure you do the washing from your head to your feet, not from the feet to the head. That's number 1. Number 2, abstain from having sexual intercourse with your spouse. Number 3 is that don't do this during your flow, during your menses. Wait till after your menstruation before you can do it. Those are the three warnings. If you do this very well, then all the generational curses bedeviling you will run away from you. Generational curses will not be your portion again. Where others are failing, you will continue to excel. And it will open door for so many good things in your life. Open door for so many good things in your life. Don't doubt this. If you know you are doubting, don't do it. Don't do it because let me prove this guy wrong. No. If you want to do it with utmost faith. Do it with your faith that is going to work for you. It's working. It has worked for so many people. Just do it with utmost faith. It is my intention to see you succeed. That is why I say in most of my videos that we can succeed together. If you succeed, I succeed. If you are happy, I'm happy. There is no point in me giving you this and nobody is coming forward to say it's working. A lot of people are giving testimony. I'm happy. Whenever I read testimony, I'm happy. So I want you to be the next testifier. I want you to testify. And if you do it the way I ask you to do it, you are going to testify. I am very sure of that. By the way, if you are new to this channel, if you are not subscribed before, consider subscribing. Subscription is free. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that when next I release good videos like this, you'll be the next to be notified. And don't forget, we can actually succeed together. Thanks.